Oh, shit.
Episode. Are we 6 or 7 now?
7. This is 7. It's funny how we cancel one, but we just move on from there to make it look like we had 7 very unsuccessful episodes instead of...
As you guys know, my name's Chris Batorti. I own the largest brewery in the United States. That's why I'm not getting a stimulus check.
And I'm Colton Harpy, and if you need food, Uber Eats is on the way.
And I'm Sean Baker.
Sean had some exciting things happen lately.
Oh my God, man.
What exciting happened?
Yo, these fucking commercials, we're in this together, we're all, fuck that shit, man. These people are animals out there. These people are not in it together. I woke up Sunday morning and went to go to the store, and I found out that somebody had stolen my car. Stolen my fucking car, man.
Did you pre-lace it with Corona so the joke's on them?
I wish, but it's gone, man. I have no car.
How'd they take your car?
I don't know, man. They broke in and drove away with no key.
Some James Bond shit.
What year was your car?
It was an Acura Integra. They started making them in 2001. Dude, this was like, I love this car, man, because it was like, this was Honda's and Acura's way into making like a nice, sporty, luxury car at the time. Like the NSX was their sports car that they were competing against, like some supercars, Ferrari and those guys, but like with reliability. And a lot of that technology trickled down into this car. And it was like, it's still known to this day as one of the best front wheel handling cars all around. And dude, I mean, I sold my BMW to get it. That's how much I wanted this car, and I absolutely fucking loved it. I put a lot of money into it. I looked for like 7-8 months, almost a year actually, to find the right one, and finally it showed up in Los Angeles. It was a one owner. Some woman and her husband had it. They had a little horse farm. Had under 100,000 miles on it. To find something like that is extremely rare, just because a lot of people take these cars and just try to race them and do engine swaps and all this other crazy shit. But I don't know, man. I'm just devastated. It's a couple of weeks ago, I came home from stand up, and it was late. It's probably like 1 something in the morning, and I open up. I walked up to my house, and I see like my front gate was open a little bit, and I was like, all right, what is this? And then I kind of just started looking around a little bit, and I noticed that somebody had stolen one of my pot plants right out of the container. Dude, they didn't even take the container. They derooted it. They scooped it up and left with it. And dude, you just feel so violated when something like that happens. You know what I'm saying? It's just like it's so fucked up. Especially because, dude, I would never do anything like that to anybody. I would never. I mean, if I find something on the ground, I'm more like, God damn it, because I know I'm gonna have to do whatever it takes to return this to its owner, whether it's a wallet, a cell phone, a purse, whatever. You know, I do whatever I can, and I don't know, man. You'd always just try to do the right thing, and we're in the middle of this fucking horrible time, and then you wake up and your car's gone, dude. And the worst part is the insurance isn't giving me anything from it. They just got back.
That's fucked up.
With me today, and it's gone.
That's fucked up.
Hey.
Oh shit! We got our first.
We're being hacked.
We got our first poacher.
I'm a hacker, baby.
What's up, dude?
Fucking just got home. I was trying to watch that Lee Lin shit, but this seemed better.
We were just talking about suspicious people that might have stolen Sean Baker's car, and then you popped in.
Bam.
Oh, is it because I'm Mexican?
It looks like you just got done stealing a car, like right now. Like you're out of breath a little bit, like you were just running or something. Like,
all right, Sean, if you had to guess the race of who stole your car, what would you guess?
Let's just put it this way. If you take 10,000 people and sit them in front of this Zoom screen, and I can see the 4 of us right now, and I say, hey, which one of these guys stole the car? I guarantee you everybody would say, that guy right there, number 4.
Depends what kind of car it is.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't matter.
Was it a Cadillac?
No, why? Is that what you just took? Wanted to make sure that wasn't mine? No, dude, it wasn't.
The way you described it, I feel like I would have stole it. I was really sunk into that car. I kind of wanted it after you talking about it.
Dude, you know what it is? It's like everybody right now has been doing a lot of landscaping and a lot of just bullshit because they've got a lot of time to kill. So that I completely restored the headlights on this car the other day. Like I went out to the store, bought like a kit, sandpaper, and I spent hours out there. And I shouldn't have done it. I think that's what put it over the edge. You know, people were like, "Whoa, look at those fucking headlights! God damn, this car's a mint," and then it's gone, dude. 2 days.
Your car really got stolen for real?
Yeah, man. Someone stole it. Yeah, dude. And
Are you sure you didn't forget where you parked it? Did you double check that?
Dude, I quadruple checked, dude. I actually drove around.
If it's just across the street.
Imagine that. That would be.
Did the cops give you that typical, like, we'll do our best, but it's probably gone and sorry, dude?
He actually told me there's an 85% recovery rate in San Diego.
Yeah, but they take it off like a jump and into the ocean and they find it somewhere.
Right. That's not what I was hoping you were going to say right there, to be honest with you.
Well, it's always returned in pristine condition, usually.
I don't know. I know, dude. I mean, I don't want to talk about it anymore, to be honest with you. It's a total loss to me. It's everything that I wanted and looked for a long time, put a lot of money towards. I really enjoy driving the car a lot. I'm just devastated. I mean, I guess it's like one of those things that you like when you lose it. And you're just thinking about the times that you had it, and it just, I don't know. It's just happened a couple of days ago. I haven't really been able to sleep, and I feel like I'm gonna have like a panic attack like every 10 minutes. You know, it's just.
Is it from your house?
Yeah. Yeah.
That reminds me of that time I went out with Colton in Connecticut, and I just got my new Golf diesel. I was so excited about my new Golf diesel.
Wait. Is this we were at Tim's house? Is that the story?
Yeah. So it's like 2:00 in the morning, so we weren't doing anything good. But decided, yeah, let's go home. So I'm cruising. All of a sudden, this like median splits the road this way out of nowhere, and I just bash into it as hard as I can.
Man.
And we're like, oh shit. And I'm like, you know what? We're like 2 miles from home. I'm going to drive it home. And every light is in my car lit up. It looks like Christmas in my car. And we're just driving, and I'm like, dude, this is not good. Things are beeping. It's like everything you've seen in a plane crash movie where everything's like, bah, 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 bah.
Wait. Give a little background.
What?
You got to give a little background. I won't say we. I'm beyond fucked up.
Hold on, Chris. You have something on your lip. I can't look at it any longer while Colton tells the story.
Yeah. What?
Yeah, there you go. It's on the top part of your lip.
Yeah, it's like right
there. There you go. You got it. All right. Yeah. All right. Go ahead, Colton.
So I am beyond fucked up at my buddy's house. We decided to drive home. It's like 2:30 in the morning, and Chris is, he just got a new car, and it's a diesel, and it's manual, and so he's kind of showing off a little bit. It's like, and there's this fucking sidewalk that starts like this, and you think you can easily avoid it, and then it just goes, and it goes off into like 4 fucking car lengths, and we're just like, yeah. Dude,
I wasn't drinking at all.
Within 2 seconds, it went from being like, this is amazing, this is fun, to just like, what the fuck just happened? The car just came to a sudden halt.
So at the end of the day, I think I paid like $18 for that car, and Geico paid $8,000 to fix it.
Oh my God.
So I split my oil pan. I had to get a new turbo. The whole underside of my car was screwed. I had to get like a new suspension on my right wheel.
Dude, speaking of stealing shit, did somebody rob your whole house, John? Dude, where's all your furniture?
I have no furniture. I moved here in the middle when this shit just started. Like, I threw away all my furniture from my old place, and then like I was gonna buy new furniture when I moved here, and then like right when I was in the middle of moving, like fucking pandemic.
I love how he like just turned the camera towards like the one piece of furniture. Actually, it's 2 pieces. He's got that lamp and the bed and that piece of pussy on the bed.
That's a air mattress too. It's not even a real bed.
Dude, you didn't have to tell everybody that. You could have just pretended like you were balling right now, bro.
You're disguising it well.
Dude, you want to just log off, change your shirt, come back in with a different angle, and pretend like pretend like that shit never happened?
Son of a bitch.
So what's up with the Cadillac? What were you talking about before with the Cadillacs?
Well, I was just trying to, narrow down who could have stole it, and I figured the make kind of narrow. You can look in a direction.
I see where you're going.
So who do you think would steal what year is the Acura?
99.
A 99 red Acura.
I bet it's Michael Lay.
Oh, what were you saying before, Jonathan, when you first came on about Lynn Lee?
Oh, I was trying to watch the interview with her that was supposed to go on earlier.
Oh, is that happening?
Yeah, well, it's supposed to be like at 6, but I think it's already over.
What interview?
Oh shit! I was gonna say we can stream it from this stream.
Wait, what was it? What was the interview, John? Can you tell me?
It was Alexander Pettit, I think, or Petit, whatever his name is. He was supposed to do an interview with Lee Lin, the crazy psycho bitch.
Yeah, tell everybody about Lee Lin a little bit, because, dude, it was so weird. Like last week, all of a sudden she like is appearing all over Facebook. I see that there's a few comics that are friends with her, so all of a sudden I became friends with her. Then I'm seeing that she's like nobody likes her really, and she's like fucking crazy. I don't know.
This bitch is fucking crazy, bro. I feel like it's my fault because that whole shitstorm started on my Facebook post. And then it went all over the place. Like,
all right. So let me just cut you off for a second, and then I'll have you come in and tell that story if you wouldn't mind. But I just want to kind of set the stage for everybody who doesn't know who this Mexican is here. First of all, he's not Mexican, right? You're Puerto Rican and
I'm Panamanian.
Panamanian. That's right. Okay. So
Ragu's the Puerto Rican. God damn it.
Whatever, dude. He's Mexican, and so he.
You're like when they breed two dogs and make up a new name. It's a cockapoo.
But Jonathan is funny, and I like the crazy shit that he does on Facebook because he's just ruthless. Like, he says the craziest shit towards like the highest people in the world, and then he just hashtags FBI in it, and like just FBI. And then they come knocking on his door and want to have a meeting, and then this has happened, I guess, like once or twice now.
It happened once. They came to my work. But I literally worked next door to the FBI, so they kind of just like fucking walked over.
Okay. What's the name of the restaurant you bar back at?
Come on, I have a real job. I'm still working. I just got off work.
Yeah, he's like, I wish I could bar back. Dude, so with that being said, Jonathan likes to kind of stir up shit and like do some fucked up shit on Facebook. So I guess, okay, so it makes some sense now that this whole Lee Lin thing kind of stirs back to you. So
yeah, it was my fault.
What happened? What happened?
You know that stupid
Who
thing?
is she? And kind of start from there.
Well, she first popped onto my radar when I saw her and Nathan Donovan arguing back and forth. And she was like, oh, because what she does is like she's all about like the cancel culture shit where she'll like take screenshots and like trying to call people out in public, like some fucking. So I first ran into her when she was talking shit about Nathan Donovan. She's like, oh, Nathan Donovan likes to bully brand new female minority comedians and all this shit. And I mean, we all know how the ACC mic goes. Like, if you suck, he usually makes fun of you, you know? But she kept like blasting him and shit. Like,
that's some of the best part about the ACC open mic.
Yeah, for sure. That is
when Nathan shits on the comics between the sets.
And then from what I gathered, I guess he shit on her, and then she kept trying to like publicly shame him. And then we're all like, you're dumb, you know? But then I added her, and then she was gone, and then I saw that she was supposed to battle J. Patrick McCoy in a roast battle. And then once I saw that, you know, I kept seeing her popped up. And then I was talking to me and Ezra Nolan went to the grocery store one day, and he's like, you don't know Lee Lin? And I was like, no. And he's like, oh, you would fucking love her, dude. She's all right wing and about guns and all this shit. And I was like, oh yeah, you know. So I added her. And then we actually messaged on Instant Messenger, or like on Facebook Messenger a couple times, like back and forth. And then fast forward where I made one of those stupid, you know, those stupid fucking Facebook posts where it's like pick 10 things that I don't like or whatever the fuck. And then so I did that, and I listed basically all the races because you're supposed to list 10 things you hate. And I was like, white people, black people, Mexicans, Asians, straight people, gay people, like Christians, Muslims, atheists. Like I just put down the list of everyone. You know, that was the joke.
Right.
The joke was like I hate everybody, so I listed everybody. And then Stephen Gaines, our buddy, he made a comment on there on that post, and he was like, "Oh, here's the real order," and he put like Asians 1, and then she just fucking, and then she just went off on him, and she started taking like screenshots of his messages and like post them in the LA comedy scene like Facebook group and like all this shit, like. But she did out of context because she didn't show my post; she only showed his post. So she was trying to make him look like some fucking crazy racist and shit. And then, like, obviously everyone in San Diego is like, you're fucking dumb. Like, it's Stephen Gaines. Like, you know what I mean? Like, and then so, that shit blew up. And then, like, she kept trying to make him look bad. And everyone in San Diego kept, like, commenting on there and shit. And it just kept going. And then Mike Bentley chimed in, and then who's part Asian. And then she kept, like, calling him racist and saying, like, I need to see your birth certificate to see if you're really Asian and like all this shit, dude. Like
Colton jumped in, said something. What did you say, Colton? I can't.
That feed's deleted now, right? So you
yeah, those two got deleted. If you look at my profile, you can still see where she threatened to shoot Stephen Gaines with a gun and kill him. Like that's still on my profile on the original post. Yeah, this bitch is fucking crazy. Like,
what did she take notes from Joe Exotic?
I guess I see your name is Johnny Exotic on your name, so you obviously watched Tiger King. You saw that shit, right?
Fuck yeah, dude.
Dude, you know what I just got done watching yesterday? It's fucking awesome. McMillions. Did you guys watch that?
Is it good? I heard it's good.
McMillions, yeah.
Telling us to watch, remember?
Yeah, Hinchcliffe was talking about it. Wouldn't stop fucking talking about it. But listen, right now, you could download the HBO Go app, and they have you don't have to sign in or anything. You just go to the home screen, and then there's a whole category of shows and stuff that you can stream for free. McMillions is one of them. So you don't have to have HBO. Just fucking go on there and watch that shit, dude. It's crazy, bro. It's fucking crazy.
I have.
What's up, baby?
What's up,
What's
man?
up, dog?
We're looking for people to hack the feed. Are you coming to hack us?
I thought I just did.
No, usually like
this fucking
people
guy?
jerking off and
Gotta
shit.
have a dick out or something.
Yeah, you
man.
gotta have a private.
Oh, no, I'm not. Hey, where's Adkins at? What's up, bro?
Right here, motherfucker. What's up, baby?
Hey, man, my man over here upgraded from paper plates to ceramic.
Bro, you've been following his
All
Facebook
around.
posts or his Instagram?
Yeah. I give that man a round of applause. Like,
Let's do it.
I never had no
Thank
fucking
you.
paper
Thank you.
plates.
Yeah, he
yeah,
stole somebody's
well, I
ceramic.
know, because he has ceramic now.
I found the post that you're talking about, Sean.
Okay.
Hang on, I don't know if I can.
Dude, look where she fucking threatens to kill him and shit. This bitch is fucking nuts.
Wait, not the original post. Like I'm saying, I found my comment. I don't know if it's fair though.
Dude, the lighting was on point in that other room. Where you headed?
To the marijuana room.
Oh, okay.
All right, I'll just read it.
I thought it was like a homemade strip club. Is that what's
Oh, no. I like the low band frequency of the red lights to make it easier on the eyes.
Oh my god.
Yeah, you look like you're at a St. Louis strip club.
Oh, yeah? Is St. Louis that tight?
I went to a strip club like in a trailer park in St. Louis.
Dude, one time I went to a strip club and it didn't even have a buffet.
All right, so I said, as someone who identifies as being racially fluid, such as myself, I find this post disgusting. And she goes, interesting choice of words.
I don't think she understands like sarcasm or trolling or anything.
I don't think so either.
So she might be crazy.
What is racially fluid? Can I just say whatever I am or whatever I want?
No, what does that mean? Could somebody define that for me? Because I'm really confused.
I can just change into any race that I feel like right now.
Like, do you have to have like a different accent, or like how does that work?
No, that's racist. If you do that, that's fucking racist. That shit. Come on. You can't use black.
You're like Sean King and Rachel Dolezal.
Yeah, but you can identify with whatever you want these days.
Can you identify as a Like from any part of the country? Like, can you say you're from New York now?
You can do whatever you feel like. Like right now, I'm feel a transition of races going on. So
Well, I kind of like that, man. I kind of like doing what you want, just doing whatever you want to do.
it's like
Can we see an Alabama Colton Harpy?
what?
Can we see an Alabama Colton Harpy?
Well,
do whatever-
accents, because that's racist.
You don't have to. You can just
Racist?
What?
I highly doubt that's racist.
It's race full.
Have you guys? Did anybody watch WrestleMania with the no audience in the background?
God, it was awful.
I saw,
10 seconds.
I saw some of it.
Dude, it was so fucking bad. It's
It
so
was
bad.
so bad.
When it, like, you can literally hear a pin drop. Like, you could hear every fucking thing. When the wrestlers are talking to one another, you just hear, like, it sounds like they're doing, like, a promo during the fucking wrestling match. Like, it's just, it was really bad. It was really fucking bad.
I feel like we need the audience to let us know how we feel about things. You know, like if they're booing, I'm like, yeah, you know what, fuck that guy. Or if they're cheering, I'm back in with them.
Was it pay-per-view?
Without it, I'm confused.
Yeah, it was WrestleMania.
Oh, well, what's the pay-per-view numbers on that bad boy?
Fucking no. I think they literally just gave it away for free pretty much because I signed up for the network for free.
Damn, that's tight, though.
What do you guys think about UFC 249 going down on an island somewhere Dana White won't tell anybody about? Do you guys know about this?
What's the main event?
Fighting?
Well, it was supposed to be Ferguson and Khabib, and I mean these dudes are supposed to have been they were supposed to have fought at least 5 times now, and due to certain circumstances, fight never happened, injuries and shit. And this was the one, and all of a sudden the fucking coronavirus comes about, and now all of a sudden it's not gonna happen. So it's Ferguson is still fighting, but Khabib.
Wait, are you enjoying your coronavirus?
What?
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 What do you mean enjoy?
Hold on.
Like this time frame.
So Khabib is in Russia, and Russia's got that shit on lockdown. And Khabib's saying that he can't fly out and fight. So Justin Gaethje stepped in, and he's going to be fighting Tony Ferguson. They announced the card this morning, and the funny thing is that Joe Rogan's been talking about this for a while, and they started closing things down to like groups of 50 and then 100 and then 10. And then when it got to 10, he was all like, he's like, all right, we have 2 fighters, we've got the athletic commission with the judges, we've got 2 cameramen, and that's it. And then they were feeling like they might be able to do it with 10, but then so all of a sudden now they've got an island somewhere, we don't know where all this shit is going down. When this was happening a couple of weeks ago on Joe Rogan's podcast, Rogan was talking about it, and he was saying, I'm not calling the fights. But now it turns out he is going to be calling the fights somehow, somewhere. Who the fuck knows, dude?
Everybody's got a price.
Dude, but it's on it's going to be on the 18th of April, and it's going to be on pay-per-view or ESPN Plus. And the cool thing about ESPN Plus is that like you can get ESPN Plus and Hulu right now for like $11 a month or some shit, or at least start a trial. So if you did that for UFC 249, it might be worth watching this one because it's going to be.
Wait, you can watch it on Hulu?
No, you can watch it on ESPN Plus though. And do you have do you have Hulu right now?
No, I don't.
No.
He was so excited, like he could watch it on Hulu, and then he didn't even have it.
Dude, like you're just like, oh, you can watch it on Hulu? Like, yeah, like, oh, do you have Hulu?
Hulu?
Never heard of
You know what island it's on? Is it Epstein Island?
it. Yeah, could be. Hashtag FBI.
Would you want to go
Damn
there?
it.
I don't
made
know,
it 10
man.
minutes.
Dude, it sounds like it was a good place. It sounds like it was a good time.
They can clearly do that though.
Minus the kids, bro.
Yeah. I mean, but
Doing that right now. They're doing
Not all
that with
kids.
All of the kids.
not all of them were kids. Some kids look older than other kids these days. You know what I'm saying? It's a weird thing. It's a gray area.
Care.
I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Yeah, kidding,
Jonathan,
huh?
like, he's right, dude. I'm glad he's saying what he really thinks.
I'm not bothered because I just found out a month ago that you don't actually have a son, so.
Whoa, what?
You thought that was real?
Yeah, fuck yeah. And someone's like, no, he doesn't have a son. And I was like, oh, God damn it.
Yeah, man. No, that was just a joke.
All right, so I found out that there's still one Blockbuster open in the country. Not only is it still open, they're open during this whole coronavirus.
Are you fucking serious?
Yep.
I imagine where they're open, they have to be essential. The only way that they can still be open is if everybody was going there and they needed it.
All right, hang on.
Where is it? Is it in Oregon?
Yeah, I think it is actually. Hang on. It is, Revere Bend, Oregon.
Dude, everything about that is just wrong.
That's the street, I think, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What town? There's no town. It's just Oregon. There's no towns in
Bend.
Oregon.
It's Revere Bend. It's Revere Bend. You can look at the Blockbuster Bend at gmail.com. It must be like the name of the city or some shit.
That's some hipster shit.
Dude, you gotta go in there with your Blockbuster card and then beep, you scan your card.
They have current movies and shit.
Do they have like VHS still?
No, I think it's all DVD, but it's still like, you know.
Merch too.
Yeah, I would rock the hat probably.
Dude, if I was in the area, I would definitely go to a Blockbuster. That would be a tourist attraction.
Yeah, but would you go there during this time period with all this shit?
Oh yeah, is that a turtleneck?
Do you know Blockbuster could have bought Netflix for like $5 million or something cheap like that? And they were like, nah, this is stupid.
Yeah. See, she's there.
Whoa!
Who wants to stream movies? Hey, Jonathan would still smash.
Fuck yeah. I gobble that shit up like Thanksgiving dinner.
Dude, she's
Yeah,
like,
right
people in the world.
after she gobbled things up at Thanksgiving dinner.
Would you bang her with glasses on?
Do I have to take mine
And
off?
Well, hold on, and a Harry Potter bolt.
And a what?
A Harry Potter bolt.
I thought you said bulb. I already started drawing a bulb.
A bulb? Why are you drawing a bulb?
That's a
Give her
hell.
a hair.
I say
Give
she
her the
now
Harry
looks like
Potter
a girl I used
bolt.
to bang in college.
Give her a
Now
little
you did that.
mustache. Give her a Hitler mustache. The Hitler stash.
Oh, I'm in now.
Yeah. Look at Jonathan's getting the lube out.
He doesn't need that.
I forgot I'm not wearing pants till you just said that.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Oh, that's our Blockbuster segment. That's one of our sponsors.
I like how he gave her like hooker makeup.
She looks like Mimi from Drew Carey show.
I don't know how to
Oh, Jesus.
What about
All right,
Mimi?
give her a black eye.
Jonathan, what about Mimi? Would you tear it up? Come on, Jonathan, be honest.
I mean, I've had worse, dude. I've had worse. That's why I judge a girl.
You've had worse than Mimi on Drew. Does everybody, let's just show our audience Mimi. Can you pull up
I was
Mimi?
in college for 6 years.
Pull it up real
Drew,
quick.
what is it called?
Why were
The
you
Drew
in
Carey
college
show,
so long?
Mimi.
It was awesome.
Colton said that he's had worse than Mimi.
I didn't say that.
No, not you.
College
Jonathan,
for
I'm sorry,
suckers.
my bad.
That's me.
But I might have, actually.
Colton's
You-
a former stepdad, so, you know.
Yeah, I am a former stepdad.
There's
The
me.
father bolt.
All right, this is Mimi.
You could just give up like that?
Hell yeah, bro.
Honestly, I bet Mimi from the Drew Carey show works at Blockbuster.
I
She's
bet
probably
she throws
still
that
the
shit
DVD
down
box.
too.
Who's that bitch?
She was on Scrubs.
She was on Scrubs.
She was Dr. Cox's ex-wife on Scrubs.
So, all right, this is
Hey.
me without makeup.
Ooh.
Would you rather do
Right.
her with? No.
Oh, with, for sure.
Yeah, I'd probably have to do with.
Can you
No,
scroll
that
back to
goes-
her face?
Can you do like with, but without the wig? Like you do like a combination?
So hey,
All
what do you
they're all-
guys think?
There, right
Like
there.
a Miss fucking Potato Head doll or some shit.
Yeah, exactly. There she is, and then look at that, right there.
She looks like she
Yes?
works at the county assessor's office. I want to bang her to get out of my
dude,
property
she
tax.
looks just like the fucking Blockbuster lady in this picture.
Hey, maybe that was her next career move.
Look, she even wrote a message for Sean.
Oh, that's sweet.
Is that a face tat?
All right, this is the portion of the show where we lose all the one viewer that we had.
I think we're down
Oh,
to
yeah.
All right, what's
Hey, can I ask you something?
do you guys know any barber shops that are still open? Because my barber is still open.
Dude,
Mine works in the
barber.
hood, so I can get one.
Yeah, dude, my barber is down in Chula Vista, and I hit him up and I was like, "Hey, are you still doing cuts?" He's like, "Yeah," and I was like, "Where?" He's like, "Chula Vista." I'm like, "Okay."
So
But
what
I was
happened?
I was too lazy to go down there, so I just ended up cutting my own hair. Which
Oh,
the
dude, good shit. Good
yeah, the
job.
sides are okay. Wait till you
Hey,
go to
can I see the back?
Yeah, here we go. Here we go. Ready?
That's the true test.
Oh, oh, shit. Oh, damn.
the back is the fuck part.
Damn.
Oh, I didn't even see it.
Yo, you guys show
Sean was over there yelling.
Yo, Kevin, hit.
Cole,
Can't see
make
it.
noise.
Dude, hit gallery view on your phone or whatever it is.
Oh,
Hit
okay.
speaker view. Dude, check that out. Look at Colton. Yeah, lean down a little bit. Yeah, there you go. Right there.
What's that spot in
Too
the
close,
top?
too close, too close. Yeah, there. Oh,
What's that spot with no hair on the top?
Which one
Is
is-
that a yarmulke?
That's where I put my yarmulke.
Oh, dude, you're like a real one? Damn.
Yeah, I fucked it up pretty bad, but at least I don't have to look at that. I can just look at the side. So
Damn, dude, you look probably fly as fuck with that thing on, too.
yeah, dude, I wear it, to sleep and
to the
Oh,
gym.
really? Do you do the whole like the hole in the sheet thing, or?
I do it all.
Does
Yeah,
anyone
that's
still
what's
have to work? Are you guys still working? Anybody?
I'm working.
Nobody's getting married right now, son.
Yeah.
Wait, Chris, you're still working?
Yeah, I sell beer, and that's all anybody wants right now is beer and food. So I'm going to a few places. I got to call a lot of people.
Chris owns a brewery. He's a multi-millionaire, so he's not getting a stimulus check.
Have you guys ever heard of Coors Light?
From
Bro.
Smoking the Bandit?
Chris owns that whole company.
Oh, yeah.
Like guy.
How do you do that?
What?
How do you just acquire a whole company?
you don't. You just let your friends tell everybody that you do.
Oh, okay, that's sick.
Dude, that's what that red light does to you, man. You got to get the fuck out of that room, bro.
Oh, no, it's a very good room.
I hired Sean's kid to work for me.
Sean
Yeah, you
doesn't have a kid.
No, I don't have a kid. But
I don't own Coors Light.
are you guys? Are you guys all Seinfeld fans?
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
One of my favorite episodes, and that red light is reminding me of the chicken roasters episode. Remember? Yeah, remember?
I like it. I like that episode because Jerry starts. He's like, "Oh, you know my friend Bob Sacramento or whatever."
Oh my god, dude. This show's so funny.
Hell yeah. So back to Lee Lynn. What a fucking crazy bitch.
Oh yeah, we never. I don't think.
Hey, that one chick that you were talking about with the makeup. Do you think her pussy is like natural, shaved, or clean?
What are you talking about?
Oh, it's
The
curly.
lady with the
Mimi. He's talking about Mimi.
Oh.
yeah.
Mimi.
I feel like she puts eyeshadow on it.
Me
to
too.
make it-
Or like
I think
depth
you're right.
perception or something, you know? A little glitter, maybe. Dude,
It's
just like
called-
your eyebrows.
Type in
Oh,
Mimi's
yeah.
pussy.
Look at that
Oh,
picture. She
no.
looks like she's like, oh yeah, dude. She's
Colton,
feeling herself.
Colton, do not type that in. We're live on Facebook. Don't type that in, please.
You carry me to show nude.
I wouldn't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it.
We'll do it for a
Be
second.
ready.
We'll do it for a second.
Oh.
Nothing
Why
bad.
do you give Drew?
Remember this fucking thing? Remember that thing?
No, what is that?
You guys know about Momo?
What was it called?
Momo.
Isn't that like somebody stupid, like a Momo?
No.
Did you go Momo? I went Momo,
Momo,
and then you went no.
Holy shit.
And it used to, there was some person who was a hacker, and this guy created it just as a piece of art, but there was someone who was a hacker who was posting it on children's videos. And so it'd be like Peppa Pig, and then it would just be like, Momo wants you to kill your mommy.
Oh my
It was fucked
God.
up. And it would say that like if you like cut your leg, you would feel better. And there were, I mean, I don't know like how realistic it was because I feel like the news fabricates everything. But they were saying that kids were like cutting themselves and like
Dude, where'd he go? Oh shit!
and like going to like I don't know. Pretty much. Let me see if I can find the video.
I'd rather see Mimi's pussy.
Yeah,
You don't want to see.
I'm really curious because I think she like gets it done up just like you said.
Was she in the fappening?
Oh, I wish.
Was there more to this Lee Lin fiasco? Was that done?
Yeah. And then they were supposed to do. Did you see the fake interview that Alexander Pettit or whatever made? Where he like cut up her. He would ask her a question and it'd be like a picture of her and then like lines from her stand up. It's fucking awesome.
Where is it? Can you find it? Is it online right now?
It's on the San Diego comedy show page.
All right, I'll check it out. I think I
But yeah, like he would crop the audio from like a clip of her stand up and like ask her questions and like it's fucking awesome.
Is she funny?
That's all I'm gonna say about that is that I don't know this girl, so I have nothing to really comment on. But I did watch her Kill Tony performance, and it's like, dude, they were just tearing into her. She just wasn't getting it. Like, she just like, I don't know if she was nervous or like what was going on. And like, I'll admit, you know, like I've been on.
We've all been on Kill Tony, bro. That shit is easy, bro.
Very nerve-wracking. Very nerve-wracking. But you kind of have to play with them. And if you go against what they're saying, it makes it 10 times more awkward as to what the fuck is going on.
Ron White was like, "Oh, I can tell you're like a psycho bitch or whatever, dude."
Yeah, he was,
Colton, when did she get up? Was it recently?
it was actually
Episode 420.
It was Christmas Eve, 2019. So it was Christmas Eve.
Episode 420.
Okay.
Kev, I'm gonna mute you, buddy, because we got bad feedback from whatever's in the other room. Or is that you, Johnny? There's a TV in someone's room.
I'm gonna leave. Peace out, guys.
All right, bro.
Hey, bro, thanks for joining us. Dude, Jonathan doesn't have a TV in that room, or else the camera would be pointing towards it, showing it off.
I just figured out. I don't have anything going on in there.
I'm just kidding, dude.
All right, so wait, I feel like we keep getting steered off. We keep talking about her, and then it keeps getting sidetracked. What was the point we're trying to make?
She's crazy.
So, I don't know, dude, you were saying something about Kill Tony. You saw her Kill Tony before that. What you were going to say?
She was on Kill Tony, and yeah, it was. I don't know if we can legally show that, but
Look,
I don't even know her, and I hate her from what's going on.
here's the thing. It's like, dude, I'm out all the time, and I don't know this girl from the comedy scene. You know what I'm saying? Like, where's she go to the clubs? You know, like which clubs does she
I don't
go?
know.
I don't know. I haven't seen her. Therefore, I really have no comment to make. I just saw, like, here's Lee Lin, follow her. She was friends with, I think, like I said, 5 other comics that you are, like, you know how when someone's gonna friend request you and it says that you have
Mutual
20 friends in common. Yeah, she had like 5 or 6 friends in common, and I was like, okay, and they were all comics. I'm like, oh, okay, maybe she's a comic, and I just clicked to friend request, or she friend requested me. Something came up, and we became friends. But then I became seeing like all of her shit, and like it didn't seem like she was a comic. It seemed like she was making fun of comedians, and she was like fucking with them, and I was like, what is this? I'm not really sure what's going on here. And then like I saw like Colton jumped in and said something, so I was like, oh, what did she say? And then she responded back with a comment like it was just still all innocent. I'm like, what the fuck is going on here? But then like I realized a little bit later, like sometime last week, that things were like taking like what some of the things that the comments were saying. But now hearing what you had to say about her tonight, I don't know. But to be fair,
the comment on my profile where she threatened to shoot Stephen Gaines with a gun is still up. You guys can still see it.
Sure, pull it up.
All right, hang on.
Hold on. I do want to see that because that's fucked up, bro. You can't.
She goes, when I see you with my gun, I'm gonna shoot you. And I was like, Jesus Christ, that's not even like an innuendo.
The thing is, if he said that to her and then she went to the police would be at this dude's house and he'd be in trouble.
Wait,
It's from last couple days ago. You gotta scroll way down. I post a lot of shit.
I feel like I'd be more worried if she said, I'm gonna cut you with my samurai sword. That seems like more of a threat.
Keep going. It's the one where it's like list the 10 things that like you don't 10 things you don't like.
And by the way, Mikey Gordon, I'm not sure if he's still selling those dope masks. There they are, right there. Stop for a second. These are dope, and I know that people are really trying to cover up right now. Everybody who's going outside is encouraged to cover up. So, reach out to Mikey Gordon and see if he's got some of these face masks left. So,
did he make those specifically for this?
No, he just happened to have them.
That's cool.
Yeah.
He told me he wasn't going to sell them because he didn't want to seem insensitive. And then Mike Bentley's like, hey, can I get one? And then everyone fucking bought one.
No, wait, dude. I was wearing my Michelangelo mask from my Halloween a couple of days ago to the store, bro. I look like a fucking asshole.
All right, how far down are we going for this goddamn?
Oh,
We're almost there. Keep going. It's almost there. Keep going. Keep going. Almost there. Like one or two more. I think. Wait. What?
This is it, right?
Is that it?
That's it.
Okay, here it is. Here it is. So, unpopular opinion. The 10 things that you don't like in no particular order is mine. Okay. Did I do it right? Let's see the comments.
Oh, Jesus. 46 comments.
Is this where she threatened to shoot him? Is it in this thread here?
Yeah, it's in this thread.
All right, let's see it.
Wait, why does it start here? Oh, she said, so she's the first one to respond.
Yeah.
So she says, sounds about right.
I thought she was like agreeing with it. Like, haha, it's a joke. You hit everybody. Like, haha.
Yeah. That's the most right-wing shit I've ever seen.
And then once it's under Gaines' comments is where that shit fucking goes crazy.
Okay, no, Asians. No, most people have a noticeable dislike for these in this order: Asians, atheists, Christians. We don't like you either, she says. Who is we and who is you in that comment? I am Asian and I do not like you. Obviously, do not understand basic grammar either. What a low IQ individual. If you were born Asian, you would have been eliminated from the gene pool.
That's pretty funny.
You don't like me? How come? Was it because I said...
Wait. It was edited. Let's see what the edit history... So this is what she deleted.
Yeah, she fucked up her whole grammar.
You do not understand basic grammar either. What a low IQ individual. Obviously, you do not understand. I hate this bitch already just from fucking having to read this shit.
Yeah, go back. I want to see the rest of it. Okay, so...
By the way, her name is not Lee. It's Lit. Everybody. Lilin. Right?
I don't know.
That's not Lee. L-I is not Lee. I don't know what.
But I think by default, they're all named Lee.
Yeah, but that's with two E's.
All right, but hold on, let me stop right there. Okay, so Stephen says, you don't like me? How come? Was it because I said something that was specific and true? Jesus Christ, you said most people dislike Asians, and that's very thread. Were you blind too? There's a rise in hate crimes against Asians, and you need to understand that if you try to incite hate, we will hit you back 100 times. Leland, sure, I'll give you the benefit of the doubt on that one. It would be because of cooking skill and grammar.
John, you're reading it like you're the only one in this goddamn room.
I know, but I'm trying to think that if someone's not reading, not watching it, but I can hear it on Facebook, I don't want them to just be bored for silence for the next 5 minutes while I read this shit.
That's what I'm saying, so read it.
Oh, but then I'm worried that my reading is not going to be good enough and I'm going to look like an asshole.
Want me to read it?
Yeah, go ahead.
Stephen Gaines. Leland, I never tried to incite hate at all. I made a true comment based on my own and a lot of other people's statistical preferences and life experiences. Leland at Stephen Gaines. I will kill you. I'm sorry. Whoa!
I told you.
Yes. I will
Jackpot.
kill you on sight if I see you with my gun.
I feel like anybody else that hates Stephen Gaines has like a free murder right now because all they have to do is be like, that girl literally said it and I didn't do anything.
Wow. Okay.
You see it here, guys, on episode 7 of the worst show ever, where Lillian says to Stephen Gaines,
Who laughed at it? Look at the reactions. Who laughed at that?
quote, I will kill you on sight if I see you with my gun.
I hope she said it.
Wow.
Christian Allen is like, thumbs up, dude. Yeah, sure, cool. Like,
Wow. That's a spicy meatball if I've ever seen one.
that sure is spicy.
She has 3,000 YouTube subscribers somehow.
Now, Chris, coming from a millionaire's point of mind and perspective, how do you feel about this?
I made my millions by not incriminating myself on social media, and she's failing to do that. But Stephen Gaines sounds like a dead man. That's all I know.
He was the winner of the first Sketched Out ever, actually.
He was. Him and Joe Grillo. Fucking shout out to those two, man, for making it hilarious.
Well, he ain't gonna make it to the second one.
Yeah, and I don't know if they're gonna. Man, by the sounds of this, sounds like Joe might be a single man team.
If you go to the San Diego comedy page, you can see where the Alexander guy did like the fake interview with her. And I told him that's the one where I tagged you in, and I was like, "Hey, make sure you enter that."
I saw that. I feel like we're giving this bitch exactly what she wants, though.
Yeah, let's get her off her platform. We don't want to talk about her anymore. It's done.
Yeah,
But, hey,
fuck that
if Stephen
bitch.
Gaines ends up dead, we all know where we're going first. Leland's out.
Anybody.
I feel like you need to go to the FBI next door and let them know what's going on.
Right? They were nice. The two FBI guys were fucking very nice and polite. And no complaints.
Have you been
Are you
to
saying that 'cause we're live?
Jonathan? Is Hong Kong still open?
I think so. I haven't talked to my friend that works there in a while, but I think so. There's like, I heard Mexico doesn't care. They're like, this is dumb, and they are still being Mexican and shit.
Yeah, I think more people die in Mexico from cartels than they do coronavirus anyway.
Yeah, by a lot.
Yeah, so.
But they had toilet paper down there.
Did they? When'd you go?
One of my buddies was like posted a picture. He's like, "Oh, we got fucking shitload of toilet paper down here."
Dude, keep an eye out for a 99 red Acura Integra out there.
There's 14 of them there
Jesus Christ.
today.
I think everybody has one there, right?
Oh yeah.
It's standard. You get your license and you get a.
Comes with an Acura Integra.
It comes with like it comes with a hitch to tow like your taco fucking little stand.
Taco grill in the trunk.
You know what I meant.
Dude, I was telling Sean earlier, there's John Krasinski, who plays Jim on The Office, started his own YouTube channel and YouTube thing, videos called Some Good News. And he did it because he wanted to show what is good going on in the world, because he's sick and tired of people talking about bullshit all the time. So I want to show this segment real quick. He has people copying him, blatantly copying him already. And instead of getting pissed off, he just puts them on blast on his show, and it's pretty fucking funny. So I wanted to show, hang on one sec. All right.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to SGN. I am John Krasinski, and if you were one of the ones that didn't think my intro could be better, that's because you were just too busy simply ripping me off. That's right, in Okanagan, Canada, at Radio Kepler anointed himself as my SGN co-anchor without consulting a lawyer, and he did a frustratingly good job.
Temperatures are supposed to hit double digits by the weekend. So that's good news. Hey, there's no more paid parking at health authority sites. So that's good news. It looks like April Fool's Day has been canceled. Seriously, did anyone try and prank you today? Because if they did, that's kind of messed up, right?
In Tennessee, an entire family got in on the copyright infringement as they brought the good news from down south.
Thank you for watching some good news.
Oh, the intellectual property heist didn't stop there. No, it made its way all the way to Saigon.
Good evening,
¿Cómo están?
and welcome to Some Good News Saigon. I'm your host, Prime.
¿Cómo la verdad? Estamos hoy.
Yesterday, we were inspired by a man named John Krasinski.
I know, it is a tough one. It's pronounced Krasinski. Krasinski. And that kind of behavior is not only SGN approved, it's encouraged.
I love that I just discovered this. I love that people are already ripping him off. He's had this for like a couple weeks now, and instead of just getting pissed, he's like, he just put him on blast on his show. Yeah, 1 week ago he started this.
I don't feel like that girl really said her name was Bella.
No, not at all.
That looked like Lee Lin as I pictured it in my head.
Hey guys, guess what? It's my favorite time of the episode, where we look at some crazy ass people covering up from the coronavirus. So check this out. Let's
I thought your favorite part was when we asked Chris how much money he makes for taxes.
That's the end, man. We don't want to
Is
chase
smoking discouraged on this thing?
No,
No, smoke away.
smoke away.
Anything.
We're in California. Can you guys see this?
Yeah.
You guys see my screen?
That guy is suicidal.
Are those pantyhose? What is that?
All right, so he's covering his hands and his face, but nothing else. And he's wearing sunglasses with a bag over it. So they say the sun never sets on a badass. And clearly, this man has achieved. Wait, do you think that's a man or a woman?
I think
That's a man.
it's a man.
How do you know it's not a woman with just very small tits?
There's like no hair on those legs either, huh?
That's what I'm saying. That could be a very clean-shaven woman.
That's Walmart, dude. That's definitely.
Maybe it's Mimi. Is that Mimi?
It's Walmart. It's for sure. 100%. It's a woman now. I changed my answer.
Basket.
I like how everybody gave up on the plastic initiative. Like now there's just plastic bags everywhere.
Yeah,
Plastic.
exactly.
Everybody's like, fuck it, Corona, pollute the ocean here.
Dude, no one gives a fuck about going green anymore.
Let's check out the next one here.
Is that a snow cone or a birthday hat?
Happy birthday, motherfuckers!
That's probably my favorite that I've seen, honestly. That's doing absolutely nothing.
You know what? It's doing something. It's got to be doing something. And she was going through her pantry. You know, she was going through it looking for something. And then when she found that gem, she was like, yes. She put it right over her face, and she went to the store.
You know, as Latino, I'm feeling underrepresented amongst these people.
Well, hold on. Maybe we got some Latinos in here representing.
We got.
What the fuck? Dude, what is that on his head?
Dude, it's a fucking water jug that he cut a giant hole out so we could stick his whole head in there and his face and everything.
I've never seen a water jug look like that. That looks like a 2-liter bottle of soda that was like custom made for his head.
Dude, that looks like a 6-liter, bro. That thing is
No, dude, that's Hawaiian Punch, bro.
That could be.
That's a gallon of Hawaiian Punch. I bet you anything.
And why is that woman sitting at the register? What register is that low that you
Why
can?
is it not fogged up? Should it be fogged up? Is he not breathing?
No, he's got the top off. He's got the top off of it, so he's got the flow going.
Wait, so what's that store, Sean? What's it say on the handle the carriage handle?
Ooh,
This is like the Compton Trader Joe's.
Can you guys make that out? Because I want to try to find that store.
What is the like photo background over there too? Like the post game interview where they have like an ad on the back. What is that?
Yeah, there's like a green screen with like a fucking car that children ride for like 25 cents.
And then to the left of that is a fucking meet and greet.
I would love the woman that's sitting with the ginormous tits to sit in that car naked and film that behind the green screen. And put my child in that car too. Put Sean's child in that car. Would you feel comfortable, Sean, putting your 11-year-old son in that car with the woman with the giant tits?
Yeah, I don't care about the son. I wouldn't really care about that. I'd just be infatuated on the tits.
Yeah.
All right, let's go to the next one.
That's not my team. That's your team.
Dude, this is not even my team. This is like his KKK uniform, like just switched around a little bit. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Look at the girl over his shoulder laughing at him. Look at that shit. She's laughing at him. She's chuckling.
It's like the KKK hat just fell forward, and then he just went with it. But it's clearly that's newspaper, right?
It looks like it, and he's got a whole. Yeah, he looks like he made. Dude, I think underneath that,
that's garlic.
He's got he's got some garlic cloves hanging from the bottom of it. It looks like he's got mittens on, snowboard mittens. Not even.
Do you think he's just like reading the same story like over and over again because that's all you can see is like, oh, it's gonna be cloudy on Tuesday or whatever?
I don't know, but you ever sniff a fucking newspaper for more than 5 seconds? You start to get a little fucked up. That's all that guy's reading.
Have you ever been to a store with 43 aisles?
No,
and that's not even where it stops. That's crazy. That's like the size of the state.
Wait. Look in the back. There's 44, 45.
That's outrageous. How big is the store?
Well, that yellow section looks like it's starting. So it looks like that's probably going to continue for a while. I bet there's 50 plus aisles in here, man. I mean,
what do you think his thought process was? Do you think he was looking for something else? And he's like, fuck it, all I have is newspaper.
Bro, but it's not a newspaper. It's that. What is that fucking jacket matching pants with? It looks like he broke out of like an institution. Like, doesn't it? He's got that.
Right? It totally does.
Yeah, he's got the Michael Myers vibe going on.
Yeah,
sure.
A whole thing.
He kind of looks like. Have you ever seen the Beetlejuice movie where the guy pulls his face out?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what that looks like.
Nightmare Before Christmas.
This is my favorite. This is my new favorite. Ready? Here we go. Ready?
God damn it. Where's the Mexicans at? The normal.
I like the guy looking at her going, ma'am, you're going to have to take the mattress bag off your head if you want to talk to me.
The weird part is the guy looks like he's posing for an ad. Like, that looks like he's, like, helping a customer. And then you got this bitch with a fucking comforter plastic.
But I think that's what it is. I think he's confused because he was walking up because he's like, look at this bitch with the fucking what is this? So he walks over to her, and this was the precise moment that he saw that, wait a minute, she's got a mask on. Why the fuck is she wearing this over all that? She's got a mask on.
That's like a thing from like your blanket, right? Like a blanket or bed sheets came in that thing. Is that what that is? Yeah. Do you think she thought she was a twin size and realized she was fat? She's like, oh, I'm a fucking Cali king.
She donated the comforter and just kept the bag.
It's just so funny. It's just the thing about it that's kind of like funny is just like the irony of it. I mean, this guy's got a long sleeve shirt on, no mask. He's just chilling, and this lady is just like she's got a. Let's not forget that she has a mattress case over her head, guys. All right, this is the reality that we're living in right now. This is a real picture. Somebody took this.
I'm more concerned that she's buying electrical wires or something. What is she looking at? What are they trying to buy?
Yeah, no shit. What is that?
I think that is electrical wire.
You're not an electrician, ma'am. You're a psychologist.
Yeah, what is she about to put together? Holy hell.
Do you think she gets into the car with that too? Like, you look like a fucking asshole. She looks like a fucking Pop-Tart. Like a retarded
Oh my God.
Oh, that could be one of us, maybe.
That guy, the old guy looking at
Oh my god, dude! This guy's got like a full painter's outfit on, or one of those beekeeping costumes. I don't know what.
That could be one of us. It could be a painter.
That looks like Marshalls. Doesn't it look like Marshalls?
What's in his cart?
I don't know. It's hard to see. How can he see out of that fucking thing? I guess when they can't really see who you are, it doesn't really matter if you look like a fucking asshole. They don't know who you are, right? Like this guy's like, I don't care what I look like. No one knows who I am.
Yeah.
If they cured this shit tomorrow, you could still wear a mask for like a month and people wouldn't make fun of you, you know? So I would have fun with it.
That's what I've always said. This is the perfect time, and we don't condone this. We just think about it. Robbing a fucking store or a bank. This is the time. You have
We got friends at the FBI, okay?
Oh, yeah.
Hi, Agent Withers.
Don't listen to anything. It's not a good time to ever do that.
I put the notice saying we don't condone it. We're just.
Did I put that like in my profile bio? Like, don't say anything stupid. The FBI is following me.
Yeah. Yeah. This whole episode's probably being tracked.
Here's the next one.
I don't even know what to say about this.
What is that, dragon?
At least she matched it though, right?
Well, here's the thing. The store in the background, that in itself, the pharmacy, and then what the hell's next to it? 6.49 per year? What the hell's going on in the back?
That's Lotto, baby.
You know
Lotto.
what?
I don't think this is real, man. This is fucking not.
Oh, can we guess the race?
Yeah, let's guess the race.
It's
White.
Dude, look at the shadows. Dude, look at the shadows.
You said everybody says white. I say black.
I kind of think it's photoshopped.
It is Photoshop. Dude, look at the shadows of her feet in the cart. They're going to the top left. And then look at her the shadows underneath this mask. They're going as if the sun was in the other direction.
That's
Definitely
insane.
Photoshop.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you're right.
And then under
Sean,
her,
is that your Acura in the background?
her arm looks weird right there.
Oh, no, that's a Subaru. I'm sorry.
You jerk off way too much if you can notice the Photoshop that quick.
I'm just saying.
That's not Lucy Lawless.
This guy put the tank on and everything. He's like, I'm breathing my own air, motherfucker.
What is this? Is this white guy?
Although that is the most protected person, honestly. He's filtered air.
That's Scuba Steve.
Dude,
When he talks, does he put the snorkel in? Does he take the fucking regulator out and put the snorkel in when he wants to talk to people?
Yeah, that's true.
This is Whole Foods. This is a person who, I mean, you don't have an unlimited oxygen supply in that tank. That only lasts a certain amount of time. So what do? Get out of your car, throw your tank on, start breathing that air while you go into the store. Then when you get back,
I think the air tank would last longer on land than underwater because underwater you have the pressure on it. So that thing would probably last like a fucking hour or two.
All right, here's the thing. Whole Foods is all about, like, going green and all that bullshit. Their carriages are plastic.
They're green, though.
Dude, out of this whole picture, the thing that you're most concerned with is that the shopping carts are plastic. Look who's pushing the shopping cart, bro. Look what's happening to the world that we're fucking living in.
Has any minority ever went scuba diving? I say no. That's got to be a white guy.
It's a white guy, for sure, 100%.
And he probably lives in La Jolla.
Idiot. I was going to say, it's La Jolla, that's La Jolla Whole Foods, 100%. Or somewhere in the Hollywood Hills, right? Yeah.
Fuck is
Which
that?
one is your favorite?
That one.
It's still one of my favorites.
That one's probably my favorite. It's between that one and the woman with the birthday hat. But this one is probably my favorite. Just that one, because of what's going on behind him. And there's so much going on in this picture. I mean, look at the fucking bulb. Look at the night light stand for the register, number 13 with the bulb. I mean, that in itself.
Of course, it's number 13 too. It's got to be, right? If you're gonna put any number, in this fucked up, freaky situation, what would it be? Number 13.
It looks like one of those gas lamp lights and shit.
Yeah. Nothing says I don't give a fuck like a cashier that's sitting.
I just love the creativity of his helmet, man. I mean, his mask or whatever it is. It's better than that. It's better than that. It's better than that. It's better than that. And it's better than that. So I think the winner is gonna. I think the winner this time is number 4. What do you guys think?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, and he's buying the same fucking bottle. Look at his color. He's buying the same fucking thing.
Oh shit! There's 2 more of those in there. That's right.
It was water. God damn it.
You racist motherfucker thought it was Kool-Aid. You're an asshole.
I said Hawaiian Punch.
Oh, it's the same shit.
That looks like Kirkland Hawaiian Punch.
Does look like Hawaiian Punch.
Oh man.
Wait, I got a couple more that might contest what you guys have already deemed as the best.
Show us.
Oh shit! You got some?
Let's see if I can link this up. Oh, no, wait. I did it wrong.
Damn it.
That's why this
we
is the
got
worst show.
We got 2 Chris's.
Hold on. I should have done the screen share.
Hurry, our viewers.
Come on, bro. We're down to 1 follower. One viewer.
Maybe you guys like fill some conversation right now.
All right, so Sean, what race do you think stole your car?
I don't know, dude. I don't want to get in. I don't want to talk about the car, dude. I don't want to talk about the car.
How much do you think Chris makes?
All right, are we in?
We're in.
How about this guy?
What
Is this guy doing it for you?
I love the cashier's reaction of like, look at this fucking idiot.
Oh, that's just a pair of underwear.
This is Florida for sure, 100%.
And
It does.
the foot behind him kind of looks like a weird dick coming out of his pants. Just a
The
tiny.
Publix. This is the Publix in Florida.
It does look like a Publix.
Dude, is that Hanes underpants?
The cashier looks
Wearing over his
mad.
head? Dude,
That is.
His underwear?
You think he's looking through the fly hole or?
I don't know, but he has a mask on too. He's wearing a mask, and he.
Where do you see him at?
Look underneath his underpants line, up by his neck. You can see that blue mask.
Yeah, he is wearing a mask. Chris, can you zoom into that?
Should we?
Uh-oh.
That dude's got a mask on, and he decided that he's not good enough. I got to put these Hanes underpants over my head when I go into Publix.
You think he decided last minute to like take his off and put them on his head? He's like, I need more protection. What do I have on me?
Dude, those
Those
are
look new.
Yeah, they're cleaner than the ones that are on now. I guarantee. He probably bought these just for protection.
Right.
Or he's trying to steal them, and he took them out of the package and put them on.
Wow, shit.
There's another underwear. Well, there's this one
What the fuck is that?
who used her Halloween costume.
That's like Missy Elliott in the music video when she's got the bag on.
Missy Elliott?
The blueberry chick from Willy Wonka.
No. Missy Elliott. Wait.
No, she used to wear those pants. Yeah.
No, there's a whole music video of her looking.
I know. That was her style at the time, bro. But she didn't look like a fucking blueberry like this bitch.
Charlotte, right?
Do you think that girl's super fat underneath, or do you think she's skinny? Just looking at her face, I think she's.
Fat.
I don't know.
That's tough, dude. It's tough. That's why
How are
muscles
we
cover up.
supposed
I'm just kidding. I don't know why. But
I don't think her kids know their fathers.
Would you fuck her? Just from
Yeah.
that. Just from that.
Yeah.
Only in the suit.
Dude, she's rocking her ear pods, I think. She's got ear pods in, right? No?
Okay, and another thing, that
Could be.
Whole Foods has fucking normal baskets.
It's not Whole Foods.
Yeah, I would. I'm changing my answer to yes.
That's not Whole Foods?
I'm just kidding. No, I don't know where that is, dude.
Oh yeah, that's,
Simply,
Simple truth.
yeah, that's not Whole Foods.
that's like Aldi's.
Would you bring Marie Nowicki?
That looks like the lady who works at Blockbuster.
That doesn't-
That's what Mimi did after Drew Carey. She's a real estate agent now.
It's coming full circle, this whole episode.
All right.
And then we got this guy.
What the fuck is that?
Those
guy?
panties?
those,
God.
those might be.
It's a banana hammock.
That's a bit.
I love how it's a little video, a little live photo or something. What the fuck is that? He looks at him too, like, what are you looking at?
Yeah, that's the best part is how they look at you like you're the one fucked up.
So
The person taking the picture doesn't have a mask on, so they're like, "Oh, you fucking weirdo."
Oh shit, dude! I think our shit really has been hacked. Hold on, look at this. What the fuck is going on?
Yeah, baby.
We've been hacked. Yes.
that's why we only have 2 viewers. What the fuck?
Dude, look. Oh, that's fucking weird. Now it's normal.
Was that because of my phone?
I don't know. Fucking weird. You guys get quiet.
I
I'm
was
glad we.
I saw this thing the other day with this guy in China. They had at the airport, they had a thing that said, if you travel first class, then you can come into the first class lounge and eat for free. So all you got to do is show your first class ticket, like, hey, I'm going on a flight, and they'll say, okay, come on in. So with this guy, and he can it's a refundable ticket, and he can change his reservation at no cost. So what he decided to do was go into the airport and buy a first class ticket. He went into the place and ate a great lunch, fillets and shit. And then he went to the counter and he changed his flight for tomorrow. And then he went in and did that again the next day. He did it 300 and something days out of 365 days in a year. After his 300 and something time, they caught on to him, and they told him that he can't do that anymore. So he said, "Fine, then I would like to refund my ticket," and they gave him his fucking money back for his ticket.
That's awesome.
That is awesome, huh?
Brilliant, dude.
How great is that shit? That guy ate free
is
almost
the-
every day. There it is. Oh shit.
That's the suit.
Oh yes.
It's my window. I can't stand. It's my
Timberland.
Yeah, that's it.
There it is.
Well,
Hey, Timberland used to fuck Aaliyah too when she was young. It wasn't just R. Kelly.
Yeah.
And
if that blue girl.
So.
Wasn't just R. Kelly.
We got a big R. Kelly fan into his house.
I still got the keys to the ignition, God damn it.
If anybody wants to see what R. Kelly is doing nowadays, you can check him out right here.
How am I supposed to feed my kids?
Hey guys, it's funny that the whole world's not talking about how 6ix9ine is out of prison.
Is he really?
Oh,
Yeah.
he's out. Corona.
He got released.
How?
He got released early because he has asthma, and they were worried that he was gonna catch he was worried that he was gonna catch the coronavirus. So they got him. Now he's got like a thing on his ankle and shit, and he's on house arrest for like the next 5 or 6 months or something, I think. And then I don't know what happened.
Dude, that's fucking nuts.
Yeah.
So they've been releasing people out of jail early because they don't want them to get corona. But if you're out in public, they've been threatening to arrest you and throwing you in jail. I don't get it.
That's how Sean's car got stolen. It was a guy that they just let out for no good reason.
Because he had asthma, and he fucking murdered. This guy murdered 10 people, and he stole vehicles for fucking 10 years. But he has asthma, and they were worried that he was going to catch the coronavirus. So now he's back at it, murdering people and stealing vehicles.
Wait, that's a really good point, though, because here's the thing. I don't think they can, under the Constitution, legally arrest you and bring you in jail for going on the beach and all that fucking bullshit that they're saying that they can do. And even if they did, if you're in a jail cell, you can, if someone has fucking so many charges on them for guns and whatever else that 6ix9ine got I don't know what the fuck he got put away for, but if this guy can get out on an asthma claim, I guarantee the second you're in that cell, you could just be like, oh, dude, my asthma's acting up and get the fuck out, you know? Like, it's bullshit, man. It really is. But here's the part, is no one's going against it. No one's fucking trying to go against it. Everyone just fucking, and I can't speak to that because I'm doing the same goddamn thing, but no one's fucking pushing against it, man. It's bullshit.
How many of you guys said thank you for your service to the grocery store workers? I know it's not just me.
No, dude, I'm thankful for these people because, dude, I walk around my regular life before the pandemic as a germaphobe. You know what I'm saying? Like, so now it's just on full alert for me. I would never do what these people are doing. I look at these people who are dropping off groceries and shit, and I thank God for these people. Or I'm just happy for these people. You know what I'm saying?
I said thank you for your service to the cashier at Sprouts, and she looked confused. She's like looked over at the manager at the line next to her. Was like, what do I do? Like,
she's like, I am retarded. Okay.
That's Fonz.
You're an idiot. I was waiting for that. I wasn't gonna say it. You're an idiot.
You say it to the bagger.
That Fonz? Yeah, that's Fonz, bro.
I am retarded. Okay, show me a little respect.
Bro, I don't even know what's going on out there. They bus drops me off here and it picks me up in 4 hours.
Damn it.
I'm fucking around, man. I feel bad. It's crazy, man. I feel bad. Like, you know, it's we dropped some food off to my mother-in-law the other day. I went to Chili's and got her a fucking trio fajita special. And it was crazy because my wife ran it out of the car, and then she handed it to her mom over her balcony. She couldn't give her a hug or anything. Or it was just like a quick, here's some food, fucking take it out of that bag, clean it up, and then eat. You know, just like but I'm glad that at least her mother has us. I see, like, I'm seeing old people coming out of the supermarkets that they just I don't think they have anybody. These people are in their 70s, you know, like trying to cover up, and I feel bad for them, man. I feel bad for them. If you see an old person out there, or you know somebody in your building that's old, fucking ask them if they need some help.
There's two types of old people right now. There's
hold on.
the
And then
completely bundled, not going out old people, and then there's the zero fucks old people I've seen that don't even care about masks or gloves or nothing. They're in like a tank top and just checking out. And I'm trying to avoid them at all costs. I'm going like 20 feet away from them, and they don't give a shit. They're like, fuck it.
those are the ones that are dying, dude. Those are the fucking idiots that are all passing away. So if you can if you see elderly people that are out there, you know, ask, or you know somebody in the building, ask them, tell them, stay inside, don't go outside, stay home, and then when they're inside, you can go out and steal their cars. That's what you could do. Fucking
Get home.
A message for you guys out there.
All right,
How long do you think this shit's gonna last?
I personally think it's going to go past May right now because I feel like we're already into April, and by now there should be a date of like May 1st, May 5th, something like that. So I personally think it's going to go into the middle of May, maybe June, because every time the news talks about it, it just is getting worse and getting worse and getting worse. I'm not trying to be insensitive to the situation, but I'm so fucking sick and tired of hearing about it, man. And it's almost like,
Oh, there's nothing else on TV. There's literally nothing else on TV.
yeah, I can't stand talking to my fucking parents about it because I'm so fucking sick and tired of talking about it. That's all old people want to talk about. And I kind of sound like a hypocrite because I know we talked about it today, but I feel like we're making light of it and poking fun of it. And with, you know, talking to elderly people about it, it's just like the constant fear and paranoia. And it's like, dude, okay, if I get it, I get it. Like, what the fuck am I gonna do? Literally.
And so it's not really about you, and that's the thing. It's so crazy how people are carrying this thing, and it reacts different in every person. It actually genetically mutates when it goes inside a person, and then you can carry this virus for up to 2 weeks without any symptoms, but that whole time you're contagious. And that's the thing. So it's really not about you. It's about my mom and my dad, and your parents and your grandparents. It's about them. Because these motherfuckers aren't making it, man. And when this virus was first starting, it was just kind of like, yeah, you're hearing about a lot of old people. You weren't even hearing cases about kids. And forget about like young, healthy 20, 30-year-olds. These people aren't dying, but now they're dying. Physically fit 30-year-olds, people who are in incredible shape are dying. It's like every day. And the thing that's so crazy about it is like all these people who are like, who are dying, musicians, actors, just anybody. Like this is happening every day, and like we're just hearing, oh, this one died, this person died, and we're just like, yeah. But like, dude, that's a lot of people are fucking dying, and it's definitely gonna hit somebody personally, and somebody. You're by the end of this, you're probably know somebody who died from this personally. Each one of us.
What about extremely rich people?
I don't think it targets that. I think just like the stimulus check, you don't get it.
Tom Hanks got it.
Yeah, if you're extremely rich, I think.
When was the last movie he made?
This one.
I think he got a bad batch of adrenochrome. What up? Who knows?
Yeah, his last movie he made was Pandemic 2020. He filmed it over in Australia for 2 weeks, right? Is that how long it lasted?
The Prime Minister of England has it.
Dude, that's what I'm saying. This dude, he's in the ICU. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he's like dying and shit.
It's fucking no joke, and that's what it is. So it's like it's not about you really, and that's the thing. It's just it's about everybody else, and
it's not about me. You steal my thunder like that.
But dude, that's why I'm saying, like, I don't know how long it's gonna last, but if people are thinking that the day is gonna come where they're waking up and they're gonna say, hey guys, we're back to normal, that's not gonna happen. What's gonna happen is that they're slowly gonna start to reopen certain things and say, okay, trails and parks are now open, and then slowly start to kind of
The good news is only like 1% of people die. There is good news. It's not like the fucking like it's killing like millions of people and shit. Let's just. Not to be insensitive, I'm just saying, like,
Dude, I'm glad you said that, because someone needs to be fucking realistic about these goddamn numbers and stuff. If you look at the actual fucking numbers and the actual statistics, the numbers...
Not to be insensitive.
Well, look at them. How many people have died?
The numbers are very high, but the numbers of deaths in comparison to people that didn't have pre-existing conditions and all that shit and weren't fucking old as shit and about to die. If you look at someone that's about to fucking die and they get this shit, it's like, okay, yeah, it sucks that they died, but were they really gonna make it anyways? No.
Dude, it's not all about that. It's not them.
Not to be insensitive.
I feel like we have to get you the same background as us.
How do I get that picture? Send me the picture. Text it to me.
All right. Send in the chat your number unless you want everyone to have it.
Can you send it to me and you just send me the picture in the
chat? I don't know if I can.
All 4 people watching might get
yeah. Share in the middle. Share content and go photos.
What do you got going on, Colton?
I want to give him our background.
Because we're about to wrap the show up.
Yeah, but he's got to have the background for it. How do we give him the background? Actually, I'm gonna just send it to you on Facebook real quick.
All right.
You keep flexing every time I look down at my the iPad screen, which is delayed a few seconds. You're flexing at me, Jonathan. I keep missing it in the lives. What are you doing? You working out?
Nah, fuck. I haven't done shit. Gym or anything.
Chris, you working out?
Sure am. That guy barely has a mattress. You think he's got any workout equipment?
Who blew up that mattress? Because it certainly wasn't you.
Oh, it's got a button.
That shit would have fucking killed you, bro. That would have. You have a pump for it?
Yeah, you just plug it into the wall, and then it has
You picking up mad hose with that mattress, bro?
Well, I'm not buying furniture until I bang a chick on the air mattress, and then I'll buy a fucking.
That's the way to do it. You gotta bang a girl on an air mattress. I did that in my Aunt Joan's basement one time when I went home for Christmas.
There you go.
Shout out to West Hartford. Chris knows what I'm talking about.
Whoa.
I don't.
Actually, Chris doesn't know anything because he's so fucking rich and arrogant. He doesn't even. He's got the cure for the coronavirus. He's got the cure for HIV. And he's not going to give it to anyone.
Got to thin the herd.
One of those guys?
Did you get the background?
Yeah, I'm changing it right now.
All right, guys. Well, listen up. That's been what's going on? There you go.
Yeah.
Why is it so small?
I don't know. It's just that he's so big, dude. It's depth perception. I'm kidding. I love it, dude. That shit is official.
Oh, yeah.
Best show ever.
This is probably one of my favorite episodes, to be honest.
Yeah, this is a fun one.
Who's still watching on Facebook? I want to know who they are.
There are people watching.
Oh, have you seen the new Louis special?
No, I haven't seen it. Is it good?
It's good. It's on par with the rest of them.
I love Louis, man. I love him. I don't give a shit. So what? Drink off in front of
$8.
What's the big deal? I'll jerk off in front of you right now. I don't give a fuck.
Hang on.
Fuck you.
Yeah, do it, Sean. Do it, and we'll close it out with that.
About
For
this,
$8, you can buy his.
there you go. Guys, you can go to Louis' website, louisck.com. He's got his new special out right now called Sincerely Louis C.K. $8. That's it. It's a brand new comedy special.
And you can download it, or you can download your own copy, or you can stream it for a year, or both.
Oh, dope.
I feel like now's a good time to sneak back in when everybody's concerned with other things.
Yeah, definitely.
Wait, can we go back to the whole 6ix9ine thing? When did he get out?
He got out on Thursday. Last Thursday, I think, or Thursday.
Dude, because his fucking album dropped, and then he fucking hang on. The hell? Okay.
I honestly just saw a news story that he was spotted in La Jolla driving a 99 Integra.
I feel mad for you, Sean.
I'm sorry, Sean.
Dude,
You can have my Jetta if you want.
yeah, take Chris's fucking piece of shit Jetta.
I wish somebody would steal that.
I like that Japanese engineering.
No, what I was gonna say is he released his album, and then he went to jail literally a week after that.
He's got to go on tour.
Yeah, dude.
To cell block A, cell block B, cell block C.
What?
He's touring the cell blocks, was the joke.
All right. Does anyone have any other topics they want to talk about before we?
Look, it's been an hour and a half. I think we should wrap this shit up. Save all the good stuff for episode 8.
Honestly, I had a lot of fun this episode. I don't know about you guys.
Yeah, pretty good time. Thanks for joining us, Jonathan. Appreciate you.
Dude. All right, guys. Have a good one. Stay safe.
You can't leave us yet because before we go, we got to do a couple things. We let our guests plug any upcoming shows or social media that they want to.
You, Jonathan.
Ain't got shit coming up. No shows. Follow me at Real John Adkins. See me start a fucking whirlwind of shit with some crazy bitch in Orange County. Threatening to shoot Stephen Gates.
Oh,
yeah, she's Orange County.
Oh, okay. Okay, maybe that's why I haven't seen her around, because
she's banned from like everywhere.
Is she?
Yeah.
From what, like clubs?
From clubs, and then they keep kicking her out of like the Facebook groups and shit.
All right.
And then before we go, we always do a segment where we all do our material and stand up at once. So on the count of 5, when we hit 5, we just start performing like we're on stage, all talking over each other at the same time, and that's how we go out. So On the count of 5, I'm going to count down, and you guys just do your best material, like you're live, and we'll go out from there. 1,
Ready?
2, 3, 4, 5. So I woke up the
So,
other day.
So my parents, they watch so much Fox News. They thought, when I told them when I was watching the movie X-Men, they thought it was a documentary about Bruce Jenner.
My mom.
What happened?